Good morning, sheep fans. Cammy's the name, sheep's the game, and this is different. We're about to head to Germany. Well, actually, I'm heading to Denmark because apparently the farmers are protesting so much in Germany it would be difficult to get to my final destination. So we're coming in from Billund, Denmark to go and scan some sheep. Let's go! Successfully made it through security, just walking through Edinburgh Airport just now. Let me show you a little shot of it. So here we are, wide view, quite a nice airport, nicer than Glasgow I would say. Now when I checked in last night it gave me the option for an extra 60 something pounds to go business class to Amsterdam, so we're going to Amsterdam first and then to Billund in Denmark. So I thought, I've never been business class in my life. I know it's not proper, like sleeping fancy champagne, it's just a KLM business class. But I thought we'd try it. So let's see if we can get into a lounge somehow. So here we go, the Aspire Lounge at Edinburgh Airport. I've just checked in, free food and drink. So there we go, that was the first experience of premium lounge. Pretty good. As I say, £69 was the upgrade for business class, and you get that lounge as well. So if you were a drinker, I don't drink really. Just shearing season I drink, you know, a can of beer or two every day, but not through the winter so much. So I didn't get the full value of it, but if you did like a drink, you'd save a lot of money. Go right here. Well, we made it finally about an hour later than anticipated. My head is busting because my ears pop funny when I go on these flights, unfortunately. So my head is pretty sore, but they'll pop eventually. Let's go see where Simon is, our lift. Here we go. So this is Simon here. Do you say Simon or Simon? Or?
Normally Simon, but
Simon.
for you Simon. I speak the most of the time English, so it's Simon.
Simon, yes. Yeah. Okay, and we're in Denmark just now?
Yes.
Heading for Germany?
Yes.
Where in Germany are we heading?
We are just on the border to Denmark. It's only 10 kilometers. And the town is Nibel.
Nibel,
yeah.
Okay, let's go see Nibel. Off to a good one here. I just got in the driver's seat. It's the other way around. We're in Europe now, which is actually because of Napoleon Bonaparte. I didn't realise that. Do you know the reason why in the UK we're on the left and in Europe you're on the right? It's because of Napoleon. Because he was left-handed. So he wanted to go another side of the road. So as this trip was during the farmer protests in Germany, we actually had to fly in via Denmark and then drive back across the border towards Simon's farm in Germany. En route we found this cracking little restaurant. The kids hang about McDonald's here too. So we're just getting our first bit of German culture here. This is a thing called McDonald's, which they have here in Germany. I've never heard of it, but it's very, very good, I must say. Good morning, sheep fans. Cammy's the name, sheep's the game. It's the game today, that's for sure. Low light here in the barn just now, but it will brighten up as the sun rises. We're an early start today. So there's only 650 and 2 sheds here to scan. You'll get a look at the sheep. They are German white face, I think, is the kind of throwback with Texel crossed through them. very continental breed. Scan usually about 240%. They're at 100 days just now, which makes it very difficult. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And we have two fantastic vets who are keen to master scanning. So we're gonna. It'll be the blind leading the blind today. Let's go. So here we go. Our scanning crate for today. Something a bit different. We'll get a proper look at it when we get inside. Do you need a hand? No. One of the many great things about going to other countries is you get to see the different ways that they do things. And even this scanning crate is like nothing I've ever seen before. Really interesting looking design here. First thing I will say, it's very tidily made, even if there are a couple of things that I would tweak. The team I'm working with today are from Schweinedock Nord. They are two fantastically progressive vets in the form of Magda and Christina. They are keen to master the brutally difficult world of sheep pregnancy scanning, but they have a few things against them. One, the sheep here are absolutely massive, and of course the fatter a sheep is, the harder it is to scan. They have so many lambs inside them, and a lot of the farmers can't get them home till they're already over 100 days in lamb. It's going to be tough. So actually most of the sheep that we have here are Texels. There is the odd throwback to the German white-faced sheep. They have a little woolly head, kind of like a Romney cross type sheep. But mostly Texels we have today. Big, big sheep. So here we are. Mostly set up, ready to go, just looking for a scanner. We have a gate here like this. Sheep come in. Seat that slides in. Like that. Scanner sits here. Gate at the front. Now there is a few things wrong with this design. This gate is on the wrong way around for a start, because as the sheep hits that, she'll open it. So you really want the gate the other way, so when the sheep hits it, if you're trying to close it and the sheep hits it, it shuts. And it's quite wide, far too wide. Is the other problem we're going to have today. But we'll work away and see how we go. Look how beautiful and clean this scanner is. Incredible. Okay, so Simon's done a little tweak here for the width already. Perfectly measured pallet. You could not have found a better thing for the job. Okay, we are penned up and ready to rock. Let's scan some sheep. Look at this for a homemade ring feeder for hay. Pretty good. Closer look at the girls here. Nice looking sheep, solid, like ridiculous size sheep. Be good fun pushing them up all day. My hernia's throbbing already. Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Ihr könnt froh sein, dass morgen die Autobahn zu sein
wird. Emotional.
Genau, wir bleiben wahrscheinlich vor Ort.
So you're seeing lots of things, but
Yeah.
well, that was a good plan there. There's a head and body. You're seeing lots of things, but seeing nothing.
Aber morgen, also das fängt morgen früh an bei der B1 an der Grenze.
I think it's
und
another one. I
geht die
just
ganze
can't
B5 runter.
The way
Auch.
you turned your hand, but I actually thought
Die
Nee,
Straße.
glaube ich, wir fahren nicht.
Vielleicht durch die Kühe gefahren.
Ja.
Sonst nicht.
1, 2, 3.
Guck mal, Magda, das wird jetzt einfach.
Das wird leicht.
This crate works fine. The crate works good. Like I thought it would be terrible, but it's fine.
Wie viele?
Wie viele?
Ja.
Wie viele lambs? Wie viele Lamm? How many lambs?
Lämmer.
Wie viele?
Wie viele Lämmer?
Wie viele Lämmer? Wie viele?
2.
Yeah. Nice. Another nice one. Another. I knew she would be easy for a couple of reasons. She's smaller, and she's a bit leaner. She's not as fat, so you get a nicer picture. So yeah, Svi. So I have changed the range slightly. So the lambs will appear a bit smaller now, but it might make it easier to pick them out. We'll soon see.
Also 1, 2.
Yep.
Und dann?
There might be dry in there. It's very tricky.
Also wie free ist
Morning session done. Sitting about 225%. Sheep are about 100 days in lamb. It's a real workout here. Lots of fun. And they're back in for a feed. Good farmer always has the sheep empty for the scanner. Top man. Lunchtime now. What was for lunch? Sal for lunch? Lamb for lunch?
No, only I think we take a breath.
Afternoon smoko here, done right. What kind of pie have we got here, Anna?
Apple cake, yeah.
Apple cake, apple sponge.
Yeah.
Looks lovely, must say. With cafe. So that it is getting late. That is the Gimmels scanned, 210%, 0 empty. Not bad, not bad. You'll see a few sore feet there, that's because they're just new into the shed. They've come in a bit wet and damp, but that'll come right pretty soon. A bit of TLC. It's not affected their fertility, that's for sure. Come on girls, in you go. In you go. A little glance at the Deutsch landscape. Flat as a pancake. Arable, 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 turbines, arable, turbines. Oh, big money in farming here, I would say. Not in sheep, but certainly all this kind of arable country, it's expensive land. Simon was telling me that to rent a hectare here is €1,000, I think, per hectare to rent. Similar prices to Republic of Ireland. Must be a European thing. I do realise we are still part of Europe. I was meaning a European Union thing. So because we still had a couple of 100 sheep left to scan, I jumped on and rattled through some of them, showing the fantastic vets here some little tips as we go. Of course, I am not an expert in scanning, I just do my very best. The girls were fantastic to work with, soaking everything up like sponges, and it's great to know that over here in Germany they have such keen farm vets. Feeding time. And just like that, we're finished for today. It's been a long day, that's been a 12-hour shift. Longest day scanning I've done for a long time, I can tell you. Well, that's us folks, a random jump to the airport. We did stop by and get some live footage of the farmer protests ongoing in Germany just now. Incredible how they've all come together to try and stop the government changes that are coming into effect and are affecting farming and food production there. But we're back at the airport. We are heading home to Scotland, home to Lizzie and the boys. Thanks for watching this one. It ended up a big job on, so probably didn't get as much footage as I should have done, to be honest with you. Probably didn't give you enough sights of Germany that I should have done. But as we always do in this channel, we keep working hard and we show you what we can. And thanks for following along. We will see you for the next one.